stock which is on our radar, which is Wonderla Holidays. Arun K. the managing director, joins in now. It's the fundraise season where, we have around 4 or 5 QIPs lined up today as well. These guys went ahead and raised about 800 crores, completed the QIP as well. Arun, thank you so much for joining in, and congratulations on managing to raise 800 crores. It's that sort of market right now. The question actually is, one, who were the allottees? What was the price? And what happens to your promoter stake? Because 800 crores is nearly 20% of your market cap. So that's a fair amount of dilution.
Mangalam, always a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for the kind words. Yes, the final side of the issue has not been finalized yet. It will be between 500 and 600 crores, so not 800 crores. We are expecting less than 10% dilution. We have some of the top, mutual funds and some of the top domestic investors in the list. Also, we have some foreign companies based out of Singapore mostly who are also there. So the issue is not closed today, so I'm not allowed to talk about who's invested yet. But as of now, it's fully subscribed, and we are just making final adjustments in terms of who gets what and stuff like, and the price also. It's being negotiated. But safe to say that the issue has been successful, and we are very happy with the outcome.
Arun, good afternoon. Thank you for joining in. So would we expect the issue to close tonight and more details to emerge of it? Could you share a timeline for that? And the part 2 of my question is, what would you use these funds for?
Yes, I think today the issue will be closed and the final price will be decided, I think, before tomorrow. And I think by tomorrow, I think we'll have a clear idea in terms of who, the final pricing and the exact amount, etc. This money that we have raised will be used for our future projects, mostly Chennai, because we still have capex going into Chennai. Some of it will be used for our existing projects where we are doing some substantial capex as well. And some of it will be used for future projects and general corporate purposes.
Right. You said that you won't dilute more than 10% equity. Final size could be between 500 to 600 crore. Price, while it is not finalized and you cannot talk about that, at an exact level, what we know is that the floor price was close to 829 rupees. How much higher above the floor price would the issue price be, according to you, basis the range that you've got so far?
I think we will be giving some form of a discount. We had, promised some of them discounts, so I think we will be giving some discount. But the exact amount again depends on the, depends on the final demand and what is the final outcome of this. That's still being worked out by the banks. But I think there will be some discount that we'll be giving.
Discount to the current price or discount to the floor price?
Discount to the floor price. Floor price.
Okay, and promoters not participating in this at all. What does that do to your stake? Because you have around 70% stake in the company. With assuming a 10% dilution, it goes down to about 62, 63%. Is that correct?
Something like that, yes. That's what we are looking at, yes.
Right.
But if you're planning to invest these funds, what is the kind of IRRs that you're expecting from these investments and over what period of time? And if I can put in a business question as well, how have demand trends looked in the third quarter? The last time you spoke to us, you mentioned that you're expecting a flat to mild decline in overall footfalls for the year. Do you maintain that, or do you see that trend reversing as the year goes by?
First part of the question, we are obviously going to invest more into new projects, amusement parks and resorts that we are already doing. So we can expect similar kind of numbers in terms of returns. In terms of footfalls, we are actually doing better currently as of now in this quarter. And we hope the trend will continue. But then, of course, there is also cyclone effect and all that. So hard to say how it's going to pan out, but we are hoping that this Christmas season and the New Year season should also be good for us. As of now, it's looking very good.
Could you tell us on a year-on-year basis, October and November, how have they fared versus last year, October and November? You have the data for that.
October, we have done marginally better than last year, and November also, I think we have clocked better than last year because we had higher demand from institutional sales. But then December we've just started, and we don't know how it's going to plan out. But as of now, we are doing better than last year. We hope
How
that
much
trend
better?
continues.
How much better, Arun?
Arun, if you could hear us, how much better are you doing, since you said you're doing better than what you were previously since last year? How much better, if you could quantify that for us?
I think our footfalls are up by roughly about 2% as of now, just for October and November.
All right, footfalls for October and November up by about 2%. And, the Chennai park, it was supposed to come by in 2025 itself. Has there been any change to the timeline? What are you expecting in terms of first-year footfalls and year 2, year 3 footfalls for the Chennai park?
Chennai Park, we were supposed to open in the later half of FY26, and that will happen most likely in December or January of December 2025 or Jan 2026 is when we are planning to open this park. And footfalls, we are expecting at a steady state, we should cross 1.2 million footfalls. But in the initial years, we will expect maybe to start off with like 0.7 to 0.8 million footfalls.
All right, Arun, thank you so much for spending time joining in. Wish you good luck for the rest of the year and await more details on the QIP as it closes later this evening. The management there of WonderLa Holidays on the final size of the QIP between 500 to 600 crore and estimating a dilution of up to 10% of the total equity. But